through, I thought this was a cool video to post. I'm going through tutorials on how to break into websites because I want to learn how to become a better web developer, and I know how to defend and use best practices. However, I've never really looked into hacking because I'm not a hacker. So I thought it would be cool to learn. So in the case of this mission, the purpose is to change the grades, the religion grade of a student named Zach Snyder. So as you can see, we have a student access system. I've already done this, so I'm going to fast track a lot of the explanations. However, I click on it and you have the student access system. However, that's separate from the staff access system, like most school websites. And by looking at the source code on the main page, I see a link called staff.php. So I click on that, it'll take me to the source code of the new website, and I see the login for staff. And on the main page, there's also staff listings, and you can see a list of all their names, as shown here. So, I know for a fact that on the site that their username is the first part of their email without the rest, like most school websites. And when you have this many people, someone's bound, and the website doesn't have strongly enforced passwords, someone's bound to use the same use their username, and their password is probably going to be the same, as happened in the past. But nowadays they take precautions against that. And in this case, I know that Samantha Miller, the biology teacher, is the one that did that. So I will put in her password, and I'll put in her username, and I am in. So now the next message was that it only could log into this website, only a specific browser could view this website. So I have user agent switcher, and I've simulated that browser. So I clicked it, and now I'm going to refresh the page, and boom, I'm in. So now I could actually see the website. However, it says I am not administrator, so I can't change grades. So if I click on it, nothing will happen. So I opened Firebugs, and I see that there's a cookie called admin. So I'm going to change the value of that cookie to 1, and I know that'll make me admin. So if I refresh it, all of a sudden the message went away. So this is why it's important to not just have front end validations, but back end as well. So now I'm going to go to the change grade link, and I'll be able to see a list of all the students in the school. So now the grade of the student I want to change is Zach Sanchez. So I click on his link, and I see the grade I want to change. This failing grade is Bible study. So now if I view, I see that I can't change his grade because it's too late in the school year. But if I view the source of this page, whoops, view page source, and I go down and search for Bible study, I will see the following link. So we have a get action, and for you, and which is not a post action, which sends things totally in the background. Get actions will actually post the variables that you want to change in the URL. So it's posting to the staff.php page. So I know that, and I also know that the elements it's posting is the grade, is called grade and comments, as can be seen in these text boxes. So I'm going to put in grade is equal to 5, and comments is equal to great student, enter, and boom, it says grades updated. So this is why it's important to have multiple levels of verification and use best practices when creating a website, because if you don't, it's so much easier to break the website. So now we go back, and boom, his grade is changed. I didn't show you this part, but I just logged in with his account, and now I could see that it says great student under his his grades for Bible study. However, the first semester is still a poor grade, so I will change it over here. So view the source of the page. Bible study. Let's make him a great religious person. So, and grade equals 5, and this is equal to the next Jesus. Okay, so we changed his grade. We go back and we see that the grade is changed in from Samantha Miller's account. Now we're going to refresh Zack Snyder's page. Sanchez's, I mean. Yep, and it upgraded his grade on his account. So yeah, so that's it. So build secure websites and make sure that they're not vulnerable, especially if people have a reason to do things to it. So ta-da!